This video explains the processes at an airport and gives tips on how to reach your flight without problems and completely stress-free. The flight is booked. Please make sure to check in at home before you go to the airport. At the airport, some airlines may quickly impose penalty fees. Check which fare you have booked during online check-in. How much luggage is included? Often, hand luggage is free, while checked luggage can cost a lot of money. Sometimes 20 kilos are allowed, while on other flights 23 kilos are permitted. Often, there is a charge of 80 euros per kilo for excess luggage. I have already made a video on how to find the cheapest flight for you. It is linked above. Basically, you should always have your flight number and your ticket on hand. You should always expect queues in the airport system and very long distances at the airport. How you get to the airport should be planned in advance. Taxi, bus, train, or your own car. Just be prepared, as spontaneously booked parking spaces or train tickets can become quite expensive. You can often book a parking space cheaper weeks in advance. At the airport, you should walk directly to a display board. These are available in both large and small sizes. Often they are already displayed at the train station of the airport. Here you can see times, gate, flight numbers, and destinations. Here you can conveniently find out where your gate is. Now you just need to orient yourself by the signs at the airport, the terminal, and then the counter to drop off your luggage. Occasionally, you may find an airline counter on the way from the train stations to the terminal where you can drop off your luggage. You can check in your luggage in person. Today, you often find machines that allow check-in under self-check-in. At the self-check-in machine, you will be prompted to scan a flight ticket or your ID. The flight ticket has a QR code or a barcode that the system needs. With your ID, the system automatically knows where to retrieve the data. Confirm the flight data if it is correct, and the system will automatically create a CHA label. The label, this piece of paper that comes out of the printer, is self-adhesive. You just need to thread it through a tab of your luggage and press it together. It sticks on its own. You simply place the labeled luggage into the system. Here the system determines the weight, displays it to you, and if you do not have excess weight, your luggage will then proceed into the airport system. Shortly after your luggage has disappeared, the system will print a receipt for the suitcase. You will also receive an email with all the information about your luggage. Now you need to go to the gate. Gate refers to the exit. You can find this information on the display board, but often also in your email that contains the ticket. Upon arriving at the gate, you must present your boarding pass. Sometimes people will assist you, but often there are turnstiles with scanners where you hold your ticket. Now you can go to the gate. Depending on how the airport is organized and what your travel destination is, you are now at the security check or at customs clearance. You can find information about the import of goods, money, and similar items on the website of the Federal Foreign Office and of course on the customs website. Be sure to also check the website of your travel destination. Also know the rules for hand luggage. Generally, you can say 100 ml of liquids in small bottles. Liquids, which must be packed in a plastic bag with a zip closure, are allowed. The maximum amount of liquid must not exceed 1 liter. Electronic devices such as laptops, mobile phones, and tablets often need to be unpacked from carry-on luggage and placed in a separate bin at the security check. Here, the X-ray machine can check all electronic devices. It may even be that you are asked to turn on the electronic device after it comes out of the X-ray machine. After that, you must walk through a body scanner or metal detector. The use of the body scanner is voluntary in Germany. You can also opt for a manual search. Now you are in the security area. Take your ticket in hand. Here you will find a boarding time, the boarding time. By this time, you should be at the gate, the exit at the latest. I always arrive very early at the gate, as the seats are often very limited. I also always want to find a power outlet to charge my phone, and there are even fewer of those available. Then, just before boarding time, I visit the restroom again. Boarding is done in groups, starting with first class and business class, followed by passengers with physical disabilities and children, and finally the economy class passengers. You can find your seat using your boarding pass. The seat is indicated by a letter and a number. A is always on the left and the other letters continue to the right. Quickly take your seat and try not to block the aisle if you need to search for something in your suitcase. If you haven't done that beforehand, you can certainly look for your seat and later place the suitcase in the luggage compartment. I will tell you how to pack your suitcase so that you have up to 20% more space in it in the next video.